guys! Okay, so today is going to be my yearly favorites. So in December, instead of doing a December favorites, I do a yearly favorites. So products that have stood out to me throughout the whole entire year. So let's get right into it because I have a lot to show and I really don't want to separate this into two videos. So first off, I'm going to start with hair care because my hair care routine doesn't really change. I tend to use the same products throughout the whole year. So first thing is the Not Your Mother's Smooth Moves Frizz Control Hair Cream, and this one is infused with coconut and silk extracts, and basically I run this through my hair after I've curled it or straightened it, and it just helps any flyaways, frizz, that kind of thing. So I use this on a daily basis. And the other thing is I switch between two hairsprays. I either go for L'Oreal Elnett hairspray, which is the unscented version because I don't like the original because it smells. Or I go with the Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play hairspray, which is the one I'm currently using. And I just like those two hairsprays because they leave a light, they still hold your hair in place, but it doesn't feel crunchy. It just makes your hair feel like it technically should feel after you style it. And yeah, it just holds it in place but doesn't have that crunchy feeling. So those are my two hair care products. Next is body. So in the summer, I really liked using the Victoria's Secret Miraculous Dry Body Oil, and you can find this at the Impulse Towers when you check out. But this stuff was awesome. It soaked into the skin right away. It didn't leave me feeling like oily or greasy or anything. So yeah, this was like my go-to item in the summer when I was wearing dresses, skirts, and shorts. So yeah, that got my approval this year. Now for scents. The first one is Kate Spade's Twirl, which you guys know about if you've been watching my channel for a while and have watched my favorites videos. I still am savoring the last little bit. I think I have like 2 or 3 more wears, but I just don't want to use it until I get or find another one. But yeah, I absolutely love this scent. So that is the first scent. The other two are both from Victoria's Secret. The first one is Fabulous, and I really like this one. It has a nice like fresh kind of scent to it. So that is the first one from Victoria's Secret. The last one, which I've been wearing a lot lately because to me it's more of a fall winter scent, is the Victoria's Secret Night. And I just love the packaging of Victoria's Secret perfumes. They're just so pretty. But yeah, this definitely has a warmer, kind of stronger scent to it. So I only put a little bit on my wrist when I wear it. But yeah, that's been my go-to scent for fall and winter this year. And speaking of skin, I'm going to start getting into makeup. And I'm just going to go about it like how I apply it to my face. So the first thing is my go-to moisturizer in the fall and winter for my face is the Cetaphil Daily Advance Lotion, ultra hydrating for dry sensitive skin, and it looks like this. And I only use like a pea-size amount on my face, but it really helps keep my skin hydrated so I don't have any dry patches or anything like that. So that is my go-to moisturizer. Now for primers. So there's 2 primers I've been reaching for a lot. The first one is the Benefit Porefessional Primer. I absolutely love this stuff because I get really big pores right in this area, and this is the only product I found that has claimed to reduce pore size that actually does that. So this is a primer I will keep purchasing because it's the only one that will reduce or hide the size of my pores. So this one, and then for fall and winter, I absolutely love using the Victoria's Secret Pro Hydrating Primer, and it just helps keep the skin even more moisturized. And yeah, I absolutely love this stuff in the fall and winter. So those are my two go-to primers. Next is something that I recently bought, and I want to do a review on it, because I basically got it because I heard Shades of Cassie talking about it and Samantha Sherman talking about it, and it sounded amazing, and I wanted to go and try it. And it is the Derma Dr. Didi cream. So it's supposed to be better than a BB cream, better than a CC cream, and I have to say, I don't know if it's this or if my skin is just looking extra good, but ever since I started wearing this, I put it on before my foundation. So in between primers and foundation, I'll put this on. And I only use like a pea-size amount, and ever since I started using it, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's this stuff or, like I said, if I'm just having good skin lately. But obviously I work in retail, so if I'm at like the register ringing or something, I kid you not, at least 4 to 5 people since using this has said that my skin looks amazing, or I look like a doll. I've had someone say a porcelain doll, and hey, anything that can make my skin look like that to other people, I'll take, because porcelain dolls have flawless skin. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with that it's this stuff, because I've never got comments like that before using this stuff. So, I don't know, maybe it is this stuff. I don't know. I'm definitely going to do a review coming up on this stuff for you guys. So, yeah, that has been a favorite as of lately. For foundations this year, for the spring and summer, I was obsessed with the CoverGirl Clean Whipped Cream Foundation. And this is what it looks like. And I don't know, I just loved this stuff. It blended nicely, gave good coverage, and yeah, this was definitely my go-to foundation in the spring and summer. And then in fall, and even lately, I kind of still reach for it once in a while, is my Neutrogena Skin Clearing Oil-Free Makeup. And this is the one in the square bottle. And I absolutely love this stuff. It is infused with salicylic acid, which is supposed to help like prevent breakouts, help breakouts, that kind of thing. But I absolutely loved this stuff in the fall when my skin was like transitioning from being more on the oily side to getting drier. So I really liked using that. And then as of lately, I have really been enjoying my L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, mainly because it is winter and my skin is going to be on the kind of drier side, but this helps give it that nice luminous glow that I personally like to have year round. I'm not that big on having a completely matte face, so yeah, I've really been enjoying my L'Oreal Lumi foundation. And I like the fact that it has a pump, unlike these other two that obviously don't. So that's a plus for this one. Concealers, I have two. The one I wear the most is probably my MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and this one is NW20. And I used it once and I got hooked on it. So I absolutely love this stuff. It blends nicely, it doesn't settle into creases, and yeah, I just love this stuff. But on my days off, or if I'm having a short day at work, where let's say I'm working like 4 a.m. to 10 a.m., and I know I'm not going to be really seeing anyone, or, you know, I'm not going to be wearing it for a long period of time, I use my NYX HD Photogenic Concealer, and I have two of these. I have the two lightest shades, one for more brightening and the other one for more just concealing. And this stuff is almost as good as the MAC Pro Longwear. Obviously it doesn't last as long, but I'd say the blendability is just as good, the coverage is just as good. I do like the fact that this has a doe foot applicator, because one downfall to Pro Longwear, which MAC needs to fix. So yeah, they just need to fix their pump, because one, it pumps out way too much, more than you need. And the second thing is, I got so aggravated because my last concealer had at least that much left in the bottom and it would not freaking pump out. And I was so mad because, I mean, this thing's like, what, $20? Something like that. So I want to be able to get every little last bit of this out of the container. So those are the two downsides to this one. And then the downside to this one would be it doesn't last as long. But these are definitely my top two concealers. Now for setting powder, I have two. One is high-end, one's drugstore. So the high-end one is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Plus. I absolutely love this stuff because it just gives your skin that nice flawless finish. And I have to say, using these two products has probably really helped give that nice flawless finish that maybe people are noticing recently. But yeah, this is great if you want a nice flawless finish to your skin. And then this is the one from the drugstore. It's the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and this one is in translucent, and it comes in this huge thing, so it's gonna last forever. Obviously it's tad on the messier side because it's a loose powder, but it really does set everything and keeps oiliness at bay. At least for me in the summer, this was like my go-to thing. Next is highlighter. So I have three highlights that I've been liking, and the first one is a recent buy because I bought it when I did the Victoria's Secret fashion show tutorial. It's the Victoria's Secret Pro Magic FX Radiant Flash Brightening Cream, and it looks like this. And I kid you not, you need like a pin size amount because it does kind of have iridescence to it. I'm actually wearing it today, but as you can see, it just gives a beautiful, healthy glow to your skin. And yeah, I absolutely love this stuff. So that has been a recent favorite highlighter. But before getting that, I was reaching for two highlights. One which is more of a pinky silver highlight, and that is my Stila Kitten Highlight Duo, which I actually have a sample size, and I'm surprised it hasn't run out yet. But I just mixed both the colors, and yeah, I've really been liking this one. It just gives a gorgeous highlight. And the other one, which was an investment, but I'm so glad I got it, was the Dior Shimmer Powder, and this one is in Amber Diamond, which is a beautiful golden highlight. And you can use this as a highlighter, you could use them as eyeshadows if you wanted to, but this one just gives the most gorgeous golden highlight, and it's definitely worth the money, and it will last you forever. So yeah, those are my favorite highlights for the year. Next is blush. So basically, I have a few blushes to show you, but they're only from two companies. The first one is Tarte, and I actually don't have any of the full-size Tarte ones. I have the ones that like I got in gift sets or those kind of things. But I reach for these all the time. The two Tarte ones that I was reaching for in the summer were Fantastic, which is a pink. And since these were like in a holiday gift set last year, I'm almost positive they have similar colors in their full size, so I'm sure you can get something similar. But I was reaching for that one and Magic, which is a beautiful coral color. And they were just perfect for the summer months. And since they are long wearing, they definitely do last a very long time. So those were my two Tarte blushes that I reached for a lot in the summer. But lately, in the fall and winter, I've been reaching for Adventurous, which is a gorgeous, like, mauve-y berry color. So pretty. So those are the Tarte blushes that I reached for a lot. The other one is Benefit blushes. I absolutely love Benefit boxed blushes. And the three that I picked from Benefit is, I was obsessed with Coralista in the spring and summer. And it is a gorgeous coral as well. But this one does have a little bit of shimmer to it. So I absolutely loved that in the spring and summer. And then for fall, I was obsessed with Sugar Bomb. And this one actually has 4 colors, but I just swirl it all together to get a nice bronzy coral color. And it's just gorgeous. And the one I've been loving as of recently is the Rockateur blush, which is a gorgeous rose gold blush. And just gives the most gorgeous glow. So those are the blushes that I have been loving this year. Now on to bronzer. I have one bronzer that I will continually use. I hope they never discontinue it because it is my go-to bronzer. I use nothing but this. And it is my Hoola Benefit bronzer. And it's just a nice matte bronzer. And it's just great for contouring my cheeks, my nose, all that stuff. I do have other bronzers that I use if I want like a sun-kissed glow that I want to like wear it all over my face. But this one is great for contouring. So I use this one on a daily basis. Next is eyeshadows. So, mainly I just use my concealer for a primer, so I don't have an eyeshadow primer to show you guys. I have one pigment, and that is my Makeup Geek Utopia pigment, which is gorgeous. And if you didn't go see my holiday video, I'll link it somewhere in here. I used this pigment in that tutorial, and it's just a gorgeous pigment. That, I don't want to tip it up. That's what it looks like. It's just so gorgeous. I like been obsessed with it ever since I got it. And I always get compliments when I wear it as well. But yeah, it's just a gorgeous pigment. And for $6.99 you can't beat it. Or $7.99, however much they are. A recent love, which, okay, you can't even call it that. Because I got it on Christmas Eve. But I've been wearing it every day since. And I know it's going to be a palette that I'm going to reach for a ton this next year. So I'm including it this year because I already love it. And that is the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. And I just love the colors in here. And they're so pigmented, you can do so many different looks. And yeah, this is definitely going to be a favorite that you'll probably even see in next year's yearly favorites. But I just love it. They're so pigmented. There's so many beautiful colors. You can do neutral, smoky, a pop of color, or a whole colorful look. I'm just really glad that I got this. And yeah, this is definitely a new favorite. But one palette that I have been loving year-round, and you guys have seen it a lot because that's just how much I love it. And that is the Lorac Pro palette, which I'm obsessed with. It is my go-to palette, and it has a bunch of gorgeous neutrals. So I have all my mattes and all my shimmers. You can go from a day look to a night look, simple to dramatic, whatever you want to do. It's just a great palette to have in your collection, and I recommend everyone go out and get this, because you'll love it. Take my word for it. It's a good investment. So that's one that I've been loving year-round. A few eyeshadows that I've been loving maybe since end of summer, fall, has been Makeup Geek. And her shadows are so good. They are very comparable to MAC, far as pigmentation, blending, that kind of thing. And these are all the Makeup Geek eyeshadows I have. And I kind of went with all neutrals, but then I do have a berry and an orange down here. But I have to say the standout color for me had to be Creme Brulee, mainly because it is just an awesome transition blending color. That's definitely one that you have to pick up from her because it's just amazing. Another one that is super pretty is Moon Dust, which is this one. And I will swatch that for you guys. That's Moon Dust. It's just a gorgeous taupe color. I just love that one. Another one, which is a great highlight, is Shimma Shimma. And it's just a gorgeous shimmer color. Gorgeous for inner corner brow. Another really pretty one is Burlesque, which I really don't hear a lot about it, and it's just a gorgeous cranberry color. I mean, I don't know why I don't hear people talk about it more. So pretty. Because you can put a brown base underneath and it will give off more of a reddish brown look, or you can put a red base under it and it will give more off that berry red color. So yeah, I've been loving Makeup Geek eyeshadows and products in general. But I've also been getting more into MAC eyeshadows as well. These are all the MAC eyeshadows that I own as of right now. And I just purchased Naked Lunch. I've had all that glitters for a while, but I've really been liking Woodwinked and Satin Taupe. Those I've been reaching for quite a bit since I've gotten them. So those are all the eyeshadows that I've been loving this past year. Now for mascara. And let's just say I'm a mascara junkie, but I have found my holy grail mascaras that I will continuously repurchase because they're the ones. If that makes sense. They're ones that I absolutely love and make my lashes look the way I want them to. So let's start with high end. So the first one, which I'm going to consider high end because it's more than $10, is the Victoria's Secret High Definition Mascara. And this one is just a little sample size, but I've been obsessed with using it. It has the plastic bristles, and it just gives amazing length to my lashes. I absolutely love it. I'm the type of person where I like lengthening in mascaras. I'm not that big into volumizing. So most of these I'm going to be showing are lengthening mascaras, but look, they're like the best ones that I've ever found, tried, anything. The next two high-end ones are my Benefit They're Real Mascara with plastic bristles. And it has the little spiky end to it, so it gets into every lash. And love it. Can't go wrong with this one. And the last high-end one is the Lancome Hypnose Star Mascara. And this one is a little sample size. I actually haven't had to buy the full size yet because I keep getting samples from Sephora. Now this one is a brush, but once again you can see it's a thinner brush. I really hate thick big wands because how practical is that? Every time I go to do it, I get the mascara all over. Like, I can't deal with the big fat wands. Not for me. But anyway, onto drugstore. I have 3 drugstore. The first one is my NYC High Definition Mascara. And these are so cheap, like $2, $3. And they're amazing. This one also has the plastic bristles. But gives amazing length. And these are all very black mascaras too, which I like. The other one is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme, which, once again, so cheap, and it is so good. And this one actually has a brush to it. So that one, and then the last one is the Big Eyes Mascara from Maybelline. And to be honest, I hardly ever use the upper lash, but I love the lower lash because the wand is so tiny, I can get on my lower lashes very well. So I'm obsessed with this end. I wish drugstore companies would come out with mascaras that are specifically for the lower lash line, because you just can't get the big ones without, you know, getting it all over your face. So yeah, those are my favorite mascaras for the year. And now for eyeliner. So let's see, let's start with liquid eyeliner because I have one. And that is my L'Oreal Linear Intense Carbon Black liquid eyeliner. It is my favorite eyeliner. It's drugstore and it is amazing. It's the easiest liquid eyeliner I've ever found to use because it has the felt tip. And you can make your wing or liner as thin or thick as you'd like. So yeah, that's my best liquid eyeliner. And then for eyeliner pencils, I have two that I like to use on the inner corner. And the first one is a Sigma eyeliner. And this one is in Enlightened. And it's a gorgeous gold champagne color, which is just gorgeous as an inner corner highlight. I absolutely love this. The next one is a L'Oreal Paris eyeliner. And this one is, I don't know. But you'll know when you see it because it's the only rose gold eyeliner highlighter that they have. Because it actually does say highlighter on here. But it's so pretty. It's just a gorgeous rose gold color. And it looks amazing as an inner corner highlight. So I've been liking those two as inner corner highlights. And then for eyeliners, for my waterline, I've been loving the CoverGirl Ink It eyeliner. It really does stay on your waterline very well. And I just got mine in black ink. It is a crayon type liner. But it's amazing and I definitely recommend it for your waterline if you want to get an eyeliner specifically for that. But for any other lining purposes, I've really been enjoying my Starlux eyeliner in Obsidian, which I actually received in an Ipsy bag, but it was a full size, and it is a pencil, but so nice and creamy and black, and it just glides on so nicely. So I've really been liking this. I've been using it ever since I got it. So I've been liking that, as well as two Victoria's Secret eyeliners. One is in extreme black, and the other one is in dark chocolate. So once again, these are pencil, same type deal. They're super creamy, very pigmented, glide on very nicely. And that's the dark brown one. But what I like about these pencils is they're great for smudging. And they even have the little smudger on the opposite end, so you don't need a separate tool for smudging. You can just apply the eyeliner and then smudge it. So I've really been liking these eyeliners for that if I want to smudge my eyeliner or smoke it out or anything. These are the ones I reach for. So those are my favorite eyeliners. Now onto lip products, which I have a crap ton of because you guys know I like my lip products. So let's go through this very quickly. And I'm not going to do swatches or anything. So first one is for moisturizing my lips. I've really been liking the Nivea lip butters, and I have all of them, but they're amazing for moisturizing your lips. And they smell good enough to eat, and yeah, these are a new discovery this year, and they're great for moisturizing your lips. Okay, let's do lipsticks. So I have 3 from MAC. And the first one, which I love in the fall and winter, is Rebel, which is just a gorgeous berry color. And the other ones that I like more in the spring and summer are Snob, which is a gorgeous pink, and Angel, which is actually more of a year-round color for me. I really like that one. So those are my 3 go-to MAC lipsticks. Now on to Urban Decay. I have one lipstick that I've really been enjoying, and that's Native, which is also a very nice pink color. Can you see the trend of what kind of colors I like? So I've been liking that. And then I have some drugstore products. I have one L'Oreal, And this one I really liked in the summer. It's I Pink You're Cute. And it looks like that. And it's definitely coming up like way brighter and neon on camera than it actually is. It's definitely just a nice pink for summer. I have one Revlon lipstick, which I also really liked during the spring and summer, and that's Lover's Coral. And it is just a gorgeous coral color. And once again, it is coming up like neon orange, but I swear it doesn't look like that in person. And then I have one NYX lipstick, and this one is my go-to red lipstick, and it's in Snow White. And it's just a gorgeous deep red. So I've been wearing that a lot lately. I also have a Revlon Color Burst, and this is one of their matte bombs. And this one is in Sultry Suffrage? I don't know. Whatever. It's just a nice berry color. So I've been wearing that quite a bit lately if I want more of a matte lip. And then the last three lipsticks I have are the Chroma Joysticks. I love these things. They're just so pretty. They're creamy. They're smooth. I like that they're retractable. I have the pink one, which is Doll Face. Oh, sorry. Baby Doll. Sorry. I have the coral one, which is Sea Coral. And I have the nude, which is Modern Mauve. So these are my three favorites from the Chroma line. Now onto lip gloss. I have a Rimmel Stay Glossy lip gloss, and this one is a Nonstop Glamour, and this is my favorite one. I absolutely love it, and they stay glossy for so long. Like, I absolutely love it. So that is definitely a top lip gloss for me. The other ones, which I don't really have to say too much about because they're amazing, they are the NYX Butter Glosses. And I basically have almost all of them because they're amazing. The pigmentation is good. They smell good. They're nice and creamy and just glide on. I absolutely love these. So I have a bunch of coral colors. I have apple strudel. I have cream brulee, which is my favorite nude. I have some pinks, like vanilla cream pie. I have a berry, which is strawberry parfait. Yeah, I just love these. So those are my go-to lip products. Now I have a few more things. Tools. So two brushes that I've been loving are my Sonia Kashuk flat top kabuki. Is my go-to foundation brush. I absolutely love this one. Eyeshadow brush. I've been loving the Coastal Scents 250 blending brush, and they're like $5, and they are just as good as Sigma. So I stock up on these because they're just like Sigmas. And yeah, I just absolutely love this for crease and blending. They're amazing. The last tool is my Beauty Blender. I discovered this year, and I've been using it ever since. I absolutely love it. Mainly for concealer, just because it gets right underneath your eye, around your nose, down the center of your nose, forehead. It is good with foundation as well. If I use it with foundation, I tend to like more of a liquidy type foundation with this. The thicker ones don't work as well on me personally with the Beauty Blender. So yeah, I've been loving that. And then for setting sprays, I've been loving my Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. And this was just a little travel size. But I did pick up another setting spray that was this size. But I think it's the all-nighter one. So we'll see how that one goes. But I also like using my MAC Fix Plus. If I want more of a dewier finish, I'll use this to set my makeup, but this is also really good if you need to wet your eyeshadows before you apply them. So those are the two things I use this for. The last thing I have to show you is a product I use to clean my brushes and everything. And that is my Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid, which is small like this. It's about $15 at Sephora. It looks like this. It's just like a little soap bar. And this stuff is amazing. Obviously, it cleans your Beauty Blender amazingly, but lately I've been using it to clean my brushes because it's so much quicker and easier than having the baby shampoo, the sponge, you know, standing there forever. This just works a heck of a lot better, to where I can just wet my brush, swirl it in here, rinse off my brush, and be done. So that is my last favorite for the year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if it's going to be 1 or 2 videos, we'll see. Hopefully I can edit it enough to get it down to 1 video. But yeah, that is everything I've been loving this year. Maybe you guys saw something that you want to try out, or maybe that you love as well. And yeah, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye.